boxing. In boxing, they throw the word around 11, legend. I'm like, what are you talking about? To me, when you start saying legends, you start talking about first, to be a legend, you can't just be undefeated. To be a legend, it's got a lot to do with a lot of things. Longevity, what have you done, not only lately, but what have you done then and what are you doing now? What historic things you have set and broken, means records, and set your own. So maybe the word legend in this time, the definitions are different. Maybe they are. Things are changing. Whether they're good or bad, whether you agree or disagree, I ain't gonna get into that, but things are changing. Things are like, okay, especially in this country. So maybe the word legend has been watered down and diluted so much where I call myself an icon now. I'm an icon.
You and Martinez, can I get it on?
No, Martinez.
Can I get up to the icon quick?
So call me the icon.
Icon here, right?
Now I gotta have a backup word because I know they're gonna water that down.
They're gonna water it down.
Yeah.
B-Hop. Bernard. Bernard, you were out here with some people that were in your age range, but you just fought 5 months ago.
Ain't this crazy?
How have you been able to fight off?
The only one noticed that.
How have you been able to fight off all the time for so long?
Longevity, taking care of my health, and knowing how to duck more than I take. But a lot of that has, there's a lot of ingredients on the great question you asked. I was up there with a lot of legends that's been retired over 10 years, not just 4. I'm glad you paid attention to that.
And you're in the same age range as them. I mean, I don't know.
48 in January.
Adam Graves
probably some people's father in this place.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man, is that I'm different. And I'm clean. So when you got a guy different, just hope that people realize that you are before 10, 20 years and you realize, you know what, he did this, he did that. So I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
I saw the excitement when you were listening to Sugar Ray Robinson's son and the others talk about boxing. Absolutely. What was it that excited you about what they were saying, and what did you pull away from what they said?
I'm on stage with Sugar Ray Robinson's son, the greatest of all time. First, right? It's the closest thing you can get to Robinson is through his son.
Absolutely.
That's why I made one at 46, at 15 months old. Bernard III.
Congratulations.
That's your question, I mean, that I'm answering.
Right.
And also to hear him articulate about how his dad meant to him. And then he went on to talk about the garden. But that was important to me personally, that he recognized the history his father put to the garden, where he talked about his father more than the garden, but gave the garden respect to say when he came to the garden. People asked him for an autograph. His dad brought him here. He came personally. He brings his son.
Have you officially retired?
No.
Are you thinking about?
I have nothing on the schedule.
Are you? Is there something that you want on the schedule?
Well, I think the question should be: is anything that I have to prove other than what I'd already established?
Anything you want to prove? There's nothing you have to prove, Bernard. You have done it all.
Well, I feel that I have to do something, or I won't sleep.
What is it that you feel that you have to do?
Add another historical feather in my cap.
Any idea of what you want that feather to be?
Well, no, but they're trying to make something happen based on what's out there and what's the establishment, what I want to do. I don't think it's appropriate to break my own record, and that would be to become the oldest champion. But wherever I do, it would be something where it becomes something that people will say that he took on the youngest, he took on the baddest, and at the same time he did mid history. So he covered all grounds. And my thing is that I will not go in the ring 100% exclusively for a paycheck, because I'm blessed and I've done well. and I've done well with my earnings. So it's going to take a lot of other things to motivate me to take myself through the last 60 days of making a decision whether I'm willing to fulfill something next year that could be breaking news to every boxing media and every 40 and up club that's supporting Bernard Hopkins as what are you going to do next? Because I get that question all the time.
Right.
And yes, I answered it like a politician would do.
Yes, you did.
But in the meantime, just stay tuned for whatever happens, whether I go, whether I stay.
But
there is a time frame.
Just want to say I was at your last fight, and you know, I think it's something amazing that you've been able to do throughout your whole career, and you know, we'll definitely be there if you fight again.
No problem.
And look forward to seeing it.
No problem. And if the curtains are down, my next career would be something that I got to work on, and that's talking.
You found that. Good luck, Mike.
Good, I got to go.